Hello, Messy Jesse with Evolved Sound Solutions. Today we're going to take a look at this Timpano tpt800.4. There's something wrong with it right now. I'm not going to even attempt to plug it in because if I shake it, it's got some extra goodies inside. So we're going to go ahead and take this apart and see what is flopping around on the inside. I need a bit first. Go ahead and take this end cover off. These terminal screws have to be screwed down, I guess. That's very common. I should have did that first regardless. Alright, so that cover's off. Let's see what we have in there today. Oh. There's just a 15 amp fuse. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. We're going to go ahead and set that up a little better. Why are you like that? Let's see. That's alright. We'll continue like that for now. This amp's fairly empty. I'm going to assume it's got some components on the bottom. Yes, it does. So let's see, what do we have here? A couple preamplifier cards, power supply, and the outputs are going through two discrete integrated circuits. It's labeled D2 amp. That's a little unique in there. The board is labeled D2 there. Anyway, this is what I found inside. So we're gonna go ahead and put that here and see. It's not gonna be happy, I'm gonna assume. But before we do that, we'll make sure there's no crazy shorts in the output, the power transistors. 1 second, please. There we go. Okay, it looks like there's a dead short on the output for the power supply. So we'll go ahead and pull this out of the case fully and see what is up. This is a circuit board we have to work with. It's not the best quality, but hey, it'll. I guess it did work at one point. So I'm just taking a peek here and seeing what I can see. The power supply transistors are IRFB438. And it only has two. So we're going to check to make sure these are both shorted, in fact. Yes. Those are both shorted. I'm going to check speaker terminals. I'm not sure the configuration of this amplifier, but I'm going to see if I can't figure out if something is shorted or not. No, those seem to be okay. So we're going to go ahead and desolder. Well, I do got to let my iron heat up. We're going to go ahead and desolder the power supply transistors. But since I do have to wait for my iron to heat up, I'm just going to clip these off real quick. There's no reason to keep these on here. They are blown. I'll need to replace the pair anyway. There is just two that power this amplifier. Once again, those are IRFB438. I'm not certain I have any of those. I'll look real quick. Please excuse the noise in the background. My puppy wants to play with a box. So we'll see if the short is eliminated now or if it still is present. Short's eliminated. I'm going to go ahead and get the scope up while we're waiting for the soldering iron to heat up. And we're going to probe and see if we have PWM on this pin here. We do. It looks a little funny. That could be a distortion in my scope. And then we're also going to check this side as well. Do we have PWM there? We do. Now I'm going to see if I can't get that anomaly to go away. Sometimes my scope, the knob on the scope's a little dirty. No, it does still have a little bit of anomaly, but I'm not sure if this cheap amplifier, if the cheap amplifier itself just has that or what. When I put some different chips in, I will check that out and see. So, alright, that looks okay for now. I don't have any of these transistors, so I'm going to look for an equivalent. It is just the power supply section. It should be alright with putting new transistors in there. Now, as far as these sound cards, if you will, I don't have a way to test these. I'm going to read off the label here. Hey, puppy, hang on a minute. The label here is, let's see, let me flip this. If the text is the correct way up, the bottom left says D2 amplifier. The top pin would be ground, then -15, then SD, in plus right, clip out plus right, VCC and VCC. And we have negative VCC and negative VCC. And then we have out, negative L, PRT. Looks like LP plus L. We have positive V, 13V, positive 15, and ground. That's the little bit odd pin out there. Okay, anyway, let's look for some cross references. Let me get my phone real quick. RFB438. Right now I'm just looking for a cross reference for these. Still just looking here. Trying to take a peek. See what transistors might work in there. If not, I'm going to look at the drive circuit and see. It's just giving me a bunch of extra IRFB438. IRFB438, yep. What is driving this? The chip that is driving this is a can't seem to make it out. Give me just a second here. Still looking here. IRF1404 might have worked, but I don't have. I would have had to change the gate resistors probably to 10. (3207s). I'll just have to see how they react and power that up. IRP 3207. I have 3205s, but I think this is not going to work. I am still checking here to see what else we could use. Still looking here. (438) is restamped 3077 IRF 1404. I don't think I have any IRF 1404s at all. Let me see if I can find some of the other boards. (3205). Hold that. 3205. No. Not okay still. Keep looking. I have some extra boards here that I'm swipe parts off of. If they have the correct parts. Not a 3205s. I don't think I can replace that with a 3205. I don't think that'll work. So this amplifier might be on hold until I get some more parts, but let me take a peek and see one more time. I do not have what I need there. Nor do I have a power supply that will give me positive and negative volts right now in order to power this up. This is going to be on hold until I order some components. I need to go ahead and order 2 of these RFB 438s or equivalent. So we'll set that down. I'm going to put this in the drawer and we'll move on to the next one. I need 2 of those before I can test that. Let's see, the next one we'll do is a Stetson 800.4, but that'll be for the next video.